Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So here I'm again back with yet another chapter of magnetic effects of electric current for class 10th, and here today we will again discuss some of the important topics and important questions from this chapter, which are important from your board's perspective for 2023. Okay, so let's jump into the chapter and look at the important topics and important questions. So since you are already being revising your concepts and topics regularly, I think this will help you for boosting your preparation. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's start the discussion regarding important questions from the magnetic effects of electric current for the board exam 2023. सो देखो, आपका जो इस ईयर के एग्ज़ाम के पर्सपेक्टिव से अगर हम लोग देखें तो इलेक्ट्रिक मोटर एंड इलेक्ट्रिक जनरेटर वाला पार्ट आपका सिलेबस से ओमिट किया गया है. सो दैट is omitted from your syllabus, so question won't come from that section. Therefore we are free from that section. Okay, so beginning with the topic, your important question becomes the magnetic field and your magnetic field lines. Okay, so look, magnetic field and magnetic field lines becomes the important topic as well as question. So what kind of question can come from these topic is that it can be like define magnetic field and what are magnetic field lines. Next, give the properties of magnetic field lines. So go through the properties of magnetic field lines very thoroughly. Okay, so look, magnetic field is a vector quantity. That can be a short question. Next, the direction of magnetic field is taken to be the direction in which north pole of the compass moves inside it. A short question can form from this, like how can we identify the direction of a magnetic field by using a compass. It has come in question many a time in the recent years. Okay, next your work is to study the properties of magnetic field lines which are given over here, and also go through the reason regarding that magnetic field lines, like why two field lines never cross each other. Okay, so it is an important question, remember that. Next, this degree one, where will be a strong magnetic field, where will be a weaker magnetic field, you should be knowing that one. Next comes your magnetic field due to a current carrying conductor. So again in this section, what makes important is your magnetic field lines around a straight current carrying conductor. This diagram become important because it has come twice or thrice in your exam, so it is important from the exam point of view. Look, the magnetic field, you may be asked like draw the magnetic field around a straight current carrying conductor, or the question might be given like the diagram might be given and it may be asked you to find the direction of the magnetic field, or another question that may be formed is you may be asked like draw the magnetic field around a straight current carrying conductor and list the factors on which the magnetic field strength depends, or how can we increase the magnetic field strength. So these kind of question may be framed from this part. Okay, as your magnetic field lines around a straight conductor becomes important, similarly we will be knowing about, you should be knowing the statement of the right hand thumb rule. It can come in 1 mark question. Next, questions like these may come for uh, 1 mark or 2 marks. Okay, look again from your in-text question. These 3 questions: draw magnetic field lines around a bar magnet, list the properties of magnetic field, and why don't magnetic field lines intersect each other becomes important, which already I have mentioned. Next, magnetic field due to a current through a circular loop. Again, the diagram becomes important. The circuit diagram for a magnetic field line through a circular loop. This circuit diagram becomes important. Next, this field strength depends on which factor, that becomes important, like the current, the distance from the point of observation, from your circular loop. That are some of the factors on which the magnetic field strength depends, and you must be clear through that. Okay, how it is directly related or inversely related. How can we increase the strength? How can we decrease the strength? Again, that becomes an important question. Okay, next comes to the solenoid part. Definition of the solenoid becomes important. What is a solenoid? Next, from solenoid, many a times questions come for 2 marks or 3 marks. So solenoid is very important. So go through it. So first question, what is solenoid? Next, regarding the core material of solenoid, right? So you may have read that a soft iron core is used as the core material of the solenoid. So why core of the solenoid is made with soft iron and not steel? This is an important question that you may find in your exam. Clear? Next, the field lines or the pattern of the magnetic field around the solenoid, that also becomes an important question. Next point you must remember is that your solenoid is similar or it behaves like a bar magnet. Okay, so a question that came in your exam is that if we suspend a solenoid freely, then in which direction will it points? Okay, so it's your task to find the answer to this question, and it is an important question. This has came, I think, in 2020 or 2019. So go through it. Next, this second question: the magnetic field in a given region is uniform. Draw a diagram to represent it. And question number 3 may be asked in your MCQ type questions or 1 mark question. Next, force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. So in this part, the important thing that you must remember is that when is your force maximum? When is force maximum? So the force become maximum when your magnetic field, that is MF, and your current carrying conductor are perpendicular to each other. Remember that point. And when your force is 0, when magnetic field and current are placed parallel or anti-parallel to each other. Okay, so this is one important fact which you must remember, because it becomes important for your 1 mark questions or for 2 marks questions. Okay, next, moving on, the left hand rule, Fleming's left hand rules statement. You must be thorough with it. Again, example 13.2, go through it. Next important is this 2 MCQ, that is 1, and question number 3. Again, electric motor is not in your syllabus, so it won't come. Again, C, State Fleming's left hand rule is important one. Next, you will have domestic electric circuit, but before that you must be knowing from your exam perspective, alternating current and direct current are coming. So from that you must be knowing what is AC current, what is DC current, and what is the advantage of AC current over DC current. Okay, you must be knowing this question, advantage of AC over DC, because it has once came in your exam, so it becomes important from your exam point of view. Okay. Next, what is the difference between AC and DC current? Is also one of the important question that may appear in your exam. Okay, these 2 questions are again question number 2 and question number 3 are again related to your 2 and 3 are related to your AC current and direct current. Go through this question. Again, coming to domestic electric circuit, we will have the concept of fuse. So in fuse, we are getting to about the domestic electric circuit. We will be knowing about the wiring of the house, how we does the wiring. So here again the wires, the color of the wires, like live wire, neutral wire, and your main wire. You should be knowing the color sequence or the color code of these wires. The function of these wires again become important. Okay. Next, electric fuse is an important one. Go through the fuse very thoroughly because it is very important. Okay. Again, this question number 2 is very important one. Go through it. Try to find the solution. Next, come to the exercise part, which is important. Let's discuss that one. Your MCQs, that is given question number 1. Next, question number 5 is important. Next, question number 6C, question number 6D, 7 is important. Look, question number 8 is very important. Okay, this has come in exam many a time. This one is important. Look, this one 9 number question that I explained just few minutes back, that when is your force maximum experienced by a current carrying conductor. That's one. Next, this question number 10 becomes important. Apart from these things, your important question that is your question number 18. As per your syllabus, question number 18 becomes important. And from 15 number, question number bit 1, 15 bit 1 becomes important and bit 2 becomes important. So go through these questions. These are some of the important questions from the magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, so I think you must be thorough of these topics for your exam point of view, so that it will help you boost up your preparation. And already those who have done your preparation, I think already you have all completed your revision. So It's just a checklist whether you have completed these topics. So go through it. Hope it will help for your exams. Thank you and all the best.